Hello. Welcome back to Moonlit Path Tarot. So today we'll just do a quick energy check-in for the collective, nothing too long, and just see where you're at. So I almost said collective. So Spirit, for the collective, can you please tell me a little bit about their current energy? Okay. So Virgo and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it looks like you may be, I don't want to say hiding out. That's just kind of the first thing that popped into my head. This is like withdrawing your energy intentionally and investing in yourself and working on your money. So you've pulled your energy back from someone or something, or just kind of like going out. You're just not being, like maybe not showing your face as much. So this is very much a pulling your energy back and just kind of investing in yourself and working on your money. Okay. What about this? What about it, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay. So this could be somebody from your past that's missing you, but this can also just be like feelings of nostalgia, like healing your inner child, thinking of the past, thinking of when times were simpler, right? And then the Ten of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is like abundance, wealth, happiness. This is like financial security, financial stability. It's the family card, right? Then at the bottom of the deck, we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Ten of Swords. So somebody from the past, I'm just going to say it, like I know everybody doesn't want to hear it. Somebody from the past may be thinking of you or thinking of when times were simpler between you. Maybe you lived with this person. Maybe you guys had like a 2-income household, but they betrayed you or they stabbed you in the back in some way, which caused you to walk away. That might not be for everybody. This could just be reminiscing about the past and when times were simpler and continuing to work on your money for the future. But with this Ten of Swords, this is kind of the indication to me that something in the past happened that caused you to withdraw your energy or retreat within yourself and you walked away. But this is also about challenging times that are coming to an end. So let's get a little more on that. Tell me about the collective and their recent past, please. Tell me about the recent past energy. Okay, what about this one? Recent past energy for the collective, Spirit. Okay. That's kind of a lot. All right, we'll do it anyway. So this is like the happiest card in the deck. Joy, abundance, celebration, getting exactly what you want, right? And then this is looking ahead to your future, and this is some kind of physical offer or new beginning. So I don't know exactly what the situation was in the past. I don't imagine that it made you very happy, but for the recent past, you could have been happy with this person on some level, right? But then somebody betrayed you or caused you to walk away, which then ultimately you had to look ahead to the future. You couldn't continue to think about this person or this job or this whatever it is. And maybe you moved, or maybe you started over somewhere else, or maybe this is just you saving your money for the future because you're going to get something that makes you happy, but this is like recent past. So I'm getting a move of some kind, but it doesn't have to be for everyone. That is a pretty specific message, so that doesn't have to be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. You could be having some kind of sleepless nights, or you could be having bad dreams, or some kind of fear or anxiety, or a little bit of depression maybe, but I'm not so much sure if this is your energy or if this is someone else's energy. So let's see. Tell me more about the collective and their recent past energy. Okay? Investing in yourself, again, became single, abundance, saving your money. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay. I can't remember if I said recent past energy. I believe I did. So I believe this is still recent past. Okay, so this is like the 9. 9 comes before the 10, right? So 9 is a single energy, 10 is like a completion of cycles. So this is building yourself. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So it's like maybe you had combined finances with somebody, or maybe you had more money, I guess, in your recent past, or you're just kind of trying to save money. Because right now, 9 of Pentacles clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, both of these are earth energy cards. I'm getting with this that you're just kind of saving your money. You're waiting, but maybe you're getting a little tired of waiting because this is like slow. It's like slow. Like, you know, a tree doesn't grow overnight, or like a plant doesn't grow overnight. It takes watering, it takes effort, it takes time, right? So for the recent past, I'm getting some kind of, you're saving your money in some way for something. I don't know what that is yet. And then Chariot, the Cancer, this is overcoming obstacles through just sheer determination and willpower, right? So whatever happened to you in the past that caused you to withdraw your energy, you're just kind of barreling through that right now. As maybe uncomfortable as that sounds, but this is just a lot of investing in yourself, looking ahead and planning ahead to the future. So tell me about, no, I didn't ask yet. Tell me about the collective and their current energy right now. We'll go back to the current energy, okay? Releasing burdens. Woo! Okay. Okay. Releasing burdens and people from the past, right? So this is a card of regret, depression, sadness, loss. This is a very much let the world burn kind of energy. So you're releasing people from the past that maybe you regretted giving so much of your time and energy for, time and effort into. Or this just could be that somebody from the past, now that you're gone, now that you've walked away and left, is regretting what they did. Or a group of people is regretting what they did. Because this card is like a happy card. It's celebration, right? It's like a community. But also with this card and this card, I don't know, a group of people could have really put you through the ringer. Or at least one person put you through the ringer and caused you a lot of burden, right? So I'm getting in your current energy, you're just kind of building yourself back up from whatever happened in the past. So let's get a couple more. We'll do, I just want to see, bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. This is like rivalry, competition, but it's competition that can turn ugly. It can go from friendly to ugly really, really quick. So this is kind of something to watch out for. So double 5s. So someone or something is in regret about the past. I don't know if that's you. Let me ask, is it the collective that's in regret about the past, or is it someone else? Is the regret the collective's energy, Spirit? Is the regret from the collective? Let's see. You could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Again, overcoming obstacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So the karma is turning in your favor. So I don't really this. If this is your energy where you're like sad and depressed and you're just kind of regretting what was lost in the past, that's turning around for you. So the Wheel of Fortune, these are pretty good cards. So the Wheel of Fortune is like leveling up karmically. So this could have been a karmic that you were dealing with, a karmic relationship, or just somebody who put you through a lot. So let's see. Tell me a little bit more about the collective and their current situation, please. Okay. One more, please. Ooh, oh, wow. And their current situation, current energy. Wow. Okay, so this is Divine Masculine, Aries. This is Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So if this was a karmic that you were dealing with, you're getting ready to meet your Divine Masculine. And there is no gender in tarot. Everyone has both. But this is like a Divine Masculine, a father figure, a boss, a ruler, somebody who's in control. So if this is just you, you're in control of your life. It's going to lead to some kind of partnership in the future, and it's going to be a wish fulfillment. Because this person from the past, it just wasn't it, right? They couldn't have been, because causing burdens, causing anxiety, causing like competition. Maybe they were in competition with you, or maybe they were comparing you to other people, or just weren't happy with what they had, right? So for your current energy, you're on your way to either gaining control over your own life, meeting a soul partner, and it being your wish fulfillment, or you're getting ready to meet your Divine Masculine, who is a soulmate and your wish fulfillment. So let's see. This seems very like love energy coded, so I don't know. It may not be. If it's not love, take it as it resonates. That's just what it looks like to me. Again, you may be an Aquarius, the Fool energy. This is about taking a leap of faith. It's like being idealistic, new beginnings, right? So again, new beginning, and taking some kind of leap of faith. So for the collective and their energy, what can they expect in the near future, Spirit? What can the collective expect in the near future? What can the collective expect in the near future? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Come on. Jeez. What can the collective expect in the near future? Well, okay. Jeez. Okay. Cool. All right, so King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Justice, Libra. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. So this is somebody who's fair, somebody who's intelligent, logical, somebody who's very intellectual, right? So you could be just basically using your logic and your intellect to have This is a new opportunity. So you may be presented a new opportunity that's more balanced and more fair. If this is like a legal battle, it could be the beginning stages of it, but ultimately the outcome will be in your favor, right? I don't typically read reversals unless I'm called to, but this is just like logic, intellect, fairness, right? A fair ruler. And then this is a new opportunity. It's communication, and it's also the beginning stages of something. And then this is something being brought into balance, being more fair, and being kind of like an energetic equal or an energetic match to you. So whatever this is, it's a new opportunity, and you can expect some kind of communication. I don't know, I assume from either the new person you're going to meet, or let's get a little more about that actually. If this is about a person, Spirit, how is the collective going to meet them? Can you tell me a little bit about the new collective? I'm sorry, not the new collective. How about we ask this? Can you tell me if this is a relationship about the new person's energy? Tell me about the new person's energy. Wow. You got that twice. 2 of Cups. This is a soulmate. It just is. Like, this is either a soul contract, a soul partner, a soulmate. What else can the collective expect if this is a person that's coming towards them? Okay. Somebody who can make a decision. This is slow and steady progress, right? So slow and steady progress, expansion, building, like, I guess expansion is the best way I can put it, which I already said. So slow and steady progress and expanding with somebody who's able to use their mind and their heart, not somebody who's too logical or too emotional, somebody who's able to make a decision using both, right? Because if you make decisions with your heart a lot of the time, it's not always the wisest thing. And if you make decisions with your head all the time, then you're kind of blocking off your emotions. So this is like, it can be a stalemate, but I'm getting with this card and with this energy, this is somebody who's able to clearly decide using both their emotions and their logic and being in tune. And whoever it is, this is like slow and steady progress to a soulmate for you, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to just take this as a love reading. So I'm sorry if everybody doesn't want a new love. This just may not be the reading for you. However, this person and their energy is like, this is wishes granted, right? So you could be their wish granted or they are your wish granted. But either way, soulmate, wishes granted, slow and steady progress, able to make decisions and leveling up karmically. That's actually a really good place to leave that. So I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and I will pull some initials and some significant numbers, and if you get any that mean anything to you, great, and if you don't, no worries. This is still very much your reading. I just look at this as extra confirmation for people who needed a little bit more. All right, so if this has resonated with you, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, because when you engage with my channel, it does help me in the algorithm, plus it also helps me attune to you more energetically so that the readings are more accurate. All right, so for the numbers, we have 1, we have 90, we have 0, we have 2, we have 8. All right. So we have 1, 0, 8, 2, 90. And then for the initials, let's see, we have W, D, O, E, another W, P, K, Y, widow. The person you are meeting, they could possibly be a widow or a widower, not something that everybody can deal with super easily, but I don't know. Let's see. V, G, B. Why are these so crooked? Another D. All right, come on. Cheese and rice. X, K, another K. My bad. Oops. Come on. Cheese and rice. All right, X, R, A, F, another P, do one more, H. All right, so we have W, 2K, or I'm sorry, 2 W's, 2 K's, X, 2 D's, Y, R, O, V, A, E, G, F, 2 P's, B, H. All right, collective, that is where I will leave this reading for you. Feel free to check back for the next one. And as always, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul.